a great pleasure to meet all of you today on my assumption of office as the Director-General of NAFDAC. Let me start by appreciating the warm reception given to me, as many of you are meeting me for the very first time. Your presence here signifies your readiness to join in charting a new course for this agency. I hasten to register my sincere appreciation to the former Acting Director General, Mrs. Yetunde Oni, and immediate past Acting Director General, Mr. Ademola Mogbojuri, for their efforts in running the affairs of this agency for over 20 months. The annual reports for the last 3 years were handed over to me not long ago. I've given the documents a preliminary reading, and I will seek clarifications when necessary. I was invited to the United States Pharmacopoeia, USP, in Maryland, USA, last week for a 6-hour meeting where I was given a report of the Promoting the Quality of Medicine, or PQM, support that USB had given to NAFDAC. This included strategies for the near future. I've also received the report of the gap assessment of NAFDAC conducted by USB and USAID that was published in August 2017. The documents, in particular the USB USAID gap assessment, have given me valuable insights into what is on the ground here. In the next few days and weeks, I will be meeting with directorates and zonal heads individually and collectively for a better appreciation of where the agency is today and what challenges lie ahead of it. I would like to thank the USP, USAID, WHO, Nigeria Academic Pharmacists, as well as other partners for their efforts and support of NAFDAC in the assurance of good quality food, medicines, and medical devices for all Nigerians. I would like to thank the National Assembly for the efforts being made to pass the Fake and Counterfeit Drug Act. As we all know, NAFDAC was established by Decree 15 of 1993 as amended, now Act Cap N1 Laws of the Federation of Nigeria in 2004 to regulate and control the importation, exportation, manufacture, distribution, advertisement, sale, and use of food, drug, cosmetics, chemicals, detergents, medical devices, and packaged water in Nigeria. This makes the agency an important and strategic one, placing on it a huge responsibility and from which so much is expected. Clearly, the agency plays a critical role in ensuring that the health of all Nigerians and foreigners residing in Nigeria are not jeopardized by the use of substandard or counterfeit regulated products. With regard to fake or counterfeit regulated products, I will use an example that cannot sound strange to many of us Nigerians. A family visited Nigeria many years ago, and Okechi, their 3-year-old baby, became ill during the visit. He was taken to University of Nigeria Teaching Hospital in Enugu and was placed on an antibiotic that did not clear the infection. Little Okechi's situation became grave and near death until they realized that the medication he was prescribed and was bought from a pharmacy was a fake drug. Fortunately, Okechi's life was saved when he was started on a genuine antibiotic. Let us remember that Okechi could be our son, our grandson, nephew, cousin, or it could be us when we were little and whose life could have been terminated due to substandard and counterfeit or falsified medicines. The concerns of our people are mainly about safety of our drugs, food, medical devices, and water. Most people, including those who manufacture fake drugs and sell bad foods or water, do not plan to kill people, but may not fully understand that chemicals, be they in drugs or food or through biocontamination, can kill hundreds of people easily. During my tenure, I will lead the agency toward eliminating substandard, falsified, and unsafe drugs, medical devices, foods, and water. For the last 24 years, NAFDAC has made steady progress in ensuring that the health of the nation is protected. Our collective responsibility is to take the agency to the next level. I come with an open mind and commitment to lead the agency and carry along all of you, my esteemed NAFDAC staff, in this journey to make NAFDAC a respected and internationally recognized regulatory agency. One of our core values in NAFDAC is promoting an effective and efficient, well-disciplined and motivated workforce. Therefore, as a continuous quality monitoring strategy, transparent performance evaluation of all staff where excellence is actually rewarded will be enhanced. I welcome any suggestions or information. That you may have that will help to advance the mission of this agency. Remember, too, that you are free to call my attention to where you think I'm going astray. That is the way I've operated all through. So you are welcome to come and talk to me about any issue. That is quality monitoring. That is how to build a strong agency or institution. Although my CV says a lot about me, I don't know it all. Nobody does. I've come here to serve Nigeria. Together, we shall succeed. I'm aware that there are a number of challenges. This will be given necessary and timely attention. Specifically, together, we shall, 1, ensure that staff welfare is at the front burner. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I shall be meeting with the top management staff and the union in this regard. We shall enhance quality testing of medicines by adequately training staff in international quality standards and by providing needed laboratory infrastructure, equipment, supplies, and other things. Without these two, NAFDAC cannot stand. We need good training and we need good facilities. We will align NAFDAC with international standards in medical product regulation to ensure safety, efficacy, and quality of locally manufactured drugs and medical products. This will contribute toward the elimination of substandard and unsafe medical products. It will also create market opportunities for Nigeria in the supply of essential medicines to ECOWAS countries and beyond. We shall emphasize the training of NAFDAC staff in regulatory science and clinical trial management in compliance with international standards. If I may add a little bit, we are joined at the hip by world regulatory agencies. We cannot stand alone. Therefore, we have to comply with international agencies. That is how important your job is, and you should take it that way. We shall conduct scheduled pharmacovigilance and post-marketing surveillance for evidence-based regulatory decisions that would result from such. Work with manufacturers group and other stakeholders on the drug distribution chain. Continue with all the good projects of the agency as long as they met irreducible minimums in due process and conform to the law that established the agency. Drive the harmonization of NAFDAC's overlapping functions with those of other sister regulatory agencies such as SON, PCN, NDLEA, plant and quarantine services, and so on, to avert conflicts. We shall support local manufacturers through provision of current regulatory guidances and training. In the Bible it says, my people perish because of lack of vision. And when you don't train well, people cannot execute very well. So I'm going to put a lot of emphasis on training. We shall consolidate NAFDAC successes in the use of anti-counterfeiting cutting-edge technologies. We shall promote herbal medicines development through creation of guidances for local manufacturers. We shall reconstruct NAFDAC web presence and streamline the submission and approval of dossiers for registration of drugs, food, and water. We shall enhance NAFDAC's existing capacity and resources by collaboration and seeking support for technical assistance from international regulatory agencies and donor organizations. That was part of the reason why I went to USP last week. We shall tackle headlong the challenges faced by micro, small, and medium enterprises in their dealings with NAFDAC. We will promote export of value-added and processed agricultural products in tandem with the federal government's efforts to diversify the economy from its monolithic dependence on export of oil. We shall intensify grassroots sensitization, address problem of transportation and logistics to inspection sites as part of concerted efforts to strengthen our enforcement activities. This is extremely important. Very, very important. You cannot inspect very well without the resources. Finally, we will take other decisive steps that can help reposition the agency toward achieving its statutory mandates. These points are not exclusive, meaning there are other points that will be added later. As I meet with the different directorates and integrate inter-directorate goals in the coming months, the tasks highlighted above will be further refined. I would like to remind all staff that attainment of the missions and visions of NAFDAC is a collective responsibility of all staff. My role as the Director-General is to provide leadership, direction, and motivation to all staff for the realization of our goals. The challenges confronting the agency require hard work and commitment from all of us, and I trust you will deliver. We must work together to safeguard the health of our people and the nation. Thank you all, and God bless.
That applause is not deafening enough. Make it deeper, make it deeper, make it deeper. Thank you, ma'am. History already made. Thank you for that wonderful